Good afternoon, everybody. This is Game 3 of a softball triple header right here at the Legacy Center Sports Complex. LTU lost first game, took the victory in the second game. First pitch is fouled away. Starting pitcher for LTU is Grace Reski. Last year an ERA of 4.86, 2 wins, 8 losses, and 15 starts. This is starting this third game as she works against Maddie Leisure. 0-1. And that's a strike, so the count goes to 0-2. Reski able to get ahead of the count. Working quickly, 0-2 pitch. Slow pitch, just off. Off-speed pitch, just nearly missed. 1-2 now on Leisure. Maddie Leisure, a catcher utility player, sophomore out of Liston, Indiana. The University of Indiana, South Bend. Another foul. Titans coming in. Trying to bounce back on their victory. They've been having a few games as of late to start their season off. But as for today, faced off against the University of Concordia Ann Arbor, took the loss in that one 6-4. LTU trying to get 2 wins out of the day. Chopper, right side. Right there is Chloe Carpenter. That's the first out of the game. 4-3 on the putout. One away for Josie Rammer, junior of Lafayette, Indiana. Titans coach under Kelly Martin. Swinging away early, fouls it away. LTU took the loss straight off fashion, 7-0 first game. Check swing roller. And plays made by Reski. So now there's 2 outs here in the first inning. And LTU in the second game behind the brilliant pitching of Clover Brandt. Won that one 4-0, and Brandt went the distance for the shutout, collecting 12 strikeouts along the way. 2 down for Danielle Gebhardt, swinging at the first pitch. Chloe Carpenter one more time, and that is a 1-2-3 inning of work for Grace Reski. Now LTU coming to bat in the bottom of the first. Thank you for joining us on the LTU Sports Network. Into the bottom of the first inning. LTU up to bat. Bloomfield on the second pitch. It's a base hit up the middle. So listen, Bloomfield gets a leadoff single to get the bottom of the first going for LTU. Leadoff base runner is aboard. Set things up for Callie Tatum. Pitcher for Indiana South Bend is Abigail Yarnell. Sophomore out of Danville, Indiana. Delivered a strike on that first pitch. Caught. Throw got away. That was a line drive off the bat of Tatum. That was caught by Jordan Watts and tried to get Bloomfield picked off, but Bloomfield was able to get back. So line out for the first out of the inning. Check swing. And that was a ball to Gloriana Sua. They do appeal and no swing. Sua had 3 hits in the last game, and along with 3 RBIs. Runner goes, and Bloomfield's going to have a stolen base. LTU has been rather aggressive on the base paths, and now Bloomfield puts herself in scoring position. Three hits and 3 RBIs for Sua in the last game. Now the count is 2-1. Swung on and missed. 2-2. LTU now with an even record. Slow pitch, just off the mark. Now it count is full, 3-2. Able to bounce back after being shut out in the first game, then delivered a shutout of their own, courtesy of Clover Brandt. Payoff. That one barely misses. Yarnell cannot place it any better, but it results in a walk. And now there's 2 runners on with 1 out. That'll bring up Haley Hack, who has been moved up to the 4th spot after having a good game in the previous game. 2 hits, one of them being a home run. As she looks at a strike, first pitch. Made some great defensive plays up the middle at shortstop. 1 throwing error, but none of the worst, and has made up for it in her at-bats. Looks at strike number 2, and now she's fallen behind 0-2. And in fact, 2 players have been moved up to these 4 or 5 spots because following Hack is Ainsley Coleman. That one's foul tipped, and Hack remains alive. The freshman talent has really pulled through. Alyssa Bloomfield at the top of the lineup. Haley Hack with a home run. Ainsley Coleman with some great defensive work behind the dish. Into right field, sinking, and a diving catch made, and the runners will have to retreat. Diving catch made by Fair. Haley Fair, the sophomore out of Plainville, Indiana, makes a great catch for the second out. And here is Ainsley Coleman. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Here comes Bloomfield around third. She's going to score. And I'll throw back to second. And Sua is going to be picked off, but the run does count. LTU is on the board to begin the first inning, just like the last game, on the RBI single by Ainsley Coleman. We go to the second inning. It's 1-0 Blue Devils. Into the second inning, it is 1-0 in favor of LTU. Ainsley Coleman, RBI single up the middle, and Gloriana Silva was picked off at second. Swinging first pitch. Here's Jayla Patton. Pitcher and a first baseman. Another swing. That one's in the right field. Quick throw to first. And Gloriana Silva's foot was not on the base. A tremendous effort by Lauren Fife out in right field. But the foot of Sewell was not on the base. So it's a leadoff base hit by Jayla Patton. And now it's Abigail Yarno swinging first pitch, and this is going to be a double play. Gloriana Silva steps on the base, a throw to second, the tag in time, beautifully executed by the Blue Devils. And just like that, there's 2 outs in the inning. Swing and a miss on that first pitch is Haley Fair. So Reski able to get that double play ball. Another base hit to right field. Five had a chance, but she bobbled it on the come up. So it remains a single. That ball was hit extremely hard out there to right field. And Fife, after trying to throw a one base runner, she tries to a little bit too quickly and lost the handle. And that's another single. Second single of the inning. And now Jordan Watts. Half swing, but she went around as it popped out of the glove of Coleman. Grace Reski had a 1-2-3 first inning, and her offense gave her a 1-0 support. High and away. Down is 1-1. Swung on and missed. Tied her up on the inside. Reski's ahead, 1-2. Watts, a sophomore out of Schoolcraft. That one just missed outside, 2-2. Utility player and out of all positions and the catching position as well. 2-2 from Reski. Misses down low. And now with 2 outs, the runner at first will be on the move. Payoff. And that's ball 4. So 2 base hits and a walk in this inning. Reski last year surrendered 82 hits, 44 earned runs, 29 walks, and 31 strikeouts in 63 innings of work. And now Taylor Larson looks at a pitch inside for ball 1. Reski trying to get out of this inning. Late on that swing, and it's 1-1. So a single to right field, a double play ball, and another single and a walk. As the Titans set up, they have a runner in scoring position. They trail 1-0. That one's fouled away, and count is 1-2. Larson, a freshman outfielder out of Fishers, Indiana, went to Hamilton Southeastern High School. One, two. Just missed upstairs. Close pitch to take, and the count evens at 2-2. Swung on and missed, tied her up in the inside, and that's the first strikeout of the afternoon for Grace Reske. We go to the bottom of the second inning with LTU up 1-0. First pitch is a strike to Morgan James, designated hitter tonight in this final game. Got the start and catcher in the first game, did not play in the second game, and now is put in a very crucial role as in the designated hitting area. Came up empty on that pitch, and the count goes to 1-2. James last year, as she strikes out, had a batting average of .273. That's the first strikeout for Abigail Yarnell. And there's one away. And now Coach Karen Bear coming all the way out to first base to speak with the first base umpire. Bit of a discussion. And as the discussion continues, so does the pace of play. Ball one to Lauren Fife. Whereas it appears that Karen Bear is going to be the first base coach of this half inning. 2-0. Looks at a strike, and it's now 2-1. Abigail Yarnell last year, ERA of 3.61, 13 complete games as this one's popped up. And over there, making the catch is Larson. And there's two away. Two down for Chloe Hugg. She's played all three games over at third base. They moved around the lineup a bit. That slow pitch just missed. And it counts 1-0. In our 25 appearances, 18 starts, and 13 complete games last year. 112 innings pitched, surrendered 153 hits, 58 earned runs, 36 walks, and 44 strikeouts. That one misses. 2-1. I'll make that 3-0 rather, and it was ball 4. So Chloe Hugg is aboard with 2 outs. Second walk by Yarnell. Yarnell also last year surrendered 22 doubles, 3 triples, and 4 home runs with a batting average against of .315. Ball 1 to Chloe Carpenter, who's getting the start at second base here tonight. Carpenter came in for Perozak last game when took a hard slide, and here's the runner going to second, and out is Chloe Hugg on the steal attempt. So that's going to retire the side. We go to the 3rd inning. It is LTU up 1-0 right here on the LTU Sports Network. Right here on the LTU Sports Network at the Legacy Center Sports Complex. LTU softball getting their season underway here in 2023. Took the loss in game 1, able to bounce back in shutout fashion in game 2, 4-0, and looked the cap off the afternoon. Grace Resky fires in a first pitch strike to Kaylee Darnell, starting shortstop for University of Indiana South Bend. Slice that one to left, and that's going to be a foul ball. Lauren Fife over there to give it a look. Fife starting in left, Bloomfield starting in right field after starting in left field the last 2 games. Callie Tatum remains in center. Chloe Carpenter getting the start at second. Came in position Nicole Perozak in the last game. Count remains 0-2. Perozak took place over for Lily Morissette, who's not in the lineup for this game. 0-2. Gobbled up there by Coleman. One, 2 on Darnell. Last year posted a batting average of .288. That one's fouled away again. .59 at bats. 17 hits and 8 runs batted in. Resky still ahead. 1-2. Now it's outside. Now it's 2-2. That one is into center field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Right in front of Callie Tatum. And that's going to be a leadoff base hit for Darnell. And for the second straight inning, the Titans have had a leadoff base runner via the single. And that will turn things over to the top of the lineup for Matty Leisure. Last year led the entire club with an average of .414, above 400 average. She grounded out first time up. 133 at-bats, 55 hits, and 22 RBIs. 12 doubles and 3 home runs. Into right field, that thing's slicing, and it's going to go foul. Bloomfield gave it a look. Reski again getting ahead. Count is 0-2. Ground ball to third. And Chloe Hugg will pick it up foul. This Indiana University South Bend team only stole 19 bases last year in 25 attempts as she strikes out for the first out of the inning. That's the second strikeout for Grace Reski. One away for Josie Rammer. Grounded back to the mound. Pitcher rather in the first inning. High and tight, runner goes. A bit of a delay throw by Coleman. And Kaylee Darnell gets a stolen base. The entire team last year, only just 19 stolen bases out of 25 attempts, so not a real base stealing threat is this Titans squad. That's a called strike on the inside corner, so the count is 0-2. Down low, bit of a delay, still going to third, and Darnell is able to make it there. So 2 stolen bases for Kaylee Darnell. A senior out of Portage, Indiana, one of 2 seniors on this Titans team. Now the Titans have the potential tying run at third base. That one just misses low and inside. Count is 2-2. I make that 3-2 rather as ball 4 and a walk. Second walk by Grace Reski. And they have him at the corners with 1 out. Back in the second inning, Reski was able to get a double play ball after a leadoff single. And now with the corners, with 1 out, she hopes for the same. First pitch is a strike to Gebhardt. Gebhardt grounded over to second. Last time up to end the inning in the first. Over to first, and he gets by Sua. That'll score the tying run. And the throw to first is in time to get Gebhardt. So Alyssa Bloomfield with an outfield assist. That's a 9-1 putout, but the game is tied at 1 apiece. That will go as an RBI groundout. Now those two were gone. That one's up on the rafters. And that will be the final out of the inning. So one pitch to Patton, and she flies out to the rafters to end the inning. But the Titans do strike back, and they have tied it at 1 apiece. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. On the 3rd inning, first pitch is low to Chloe Carpenter by Abigail Yarnell. Carpenter was left at the plate when Chloe Hugg was caught stealing back in the 2nd inning. Ball is low, and now the count is 2-0. Carpenter getting the start at second base. 3rd different second baseman used. As that is ball 4. And a leadoff walk. Third walk by Yarnell. Now move things over to the top of the lineup. For Alyssa Bloomfield, that has popped up in the triangle, and it drops in for a base hit. So Alyssa Bloomfield with 2 hits, both of them singles. Carpenter goes to second. And LTU has something going here. 2 runners on with nobody out. That was a perfectly placed little blooper right in the middle of your Bermuda Triangle. And now a huge opportunity for Callie Tatum. She lined out the second her last time up. Looks at a ball high. Ground ball to third, and it's knocked down. He only plays at first, and it's not going to be in time. The ball was knocked down by Gebhardt, and when it got far enough away, there was basically going to be no play. And now the bases are loaded with nobody out. A huge opportunity for Gloriana Sua. Already had 3 hits and 3 runs. Ground ball to second. The only play they'll get is at first, and that will work as well. So an RBI ground out, and LTU takes the lead. Another RBI for Sua. That's her 4th RBI in 2 games. Ball in low. Now a huge opportunity for Haley Hack, who had a home run in the last game. Another ground ball. That one's knocked down, and there's going to be no play anywhere. 2 ground balls to the left side. And that time it was Darnell who knocked it down, couldn't have a play anywhere. And this will be a visit, and LTU adds on. It is now 3-0, 3-1. This will be a quick mound visit by head coach Kelly Martin of the Titan squad. It's 3-1 LTU. They let the runner go, and that will be a stolen base for Hack. Now Coleman with a line drive into the gap. It's going to go all the way to the fence. One run is in, another run is in. It's a two-run double for Ainsley Coleman. And LTU is up 5-1. Ainsley Coleman have a day. A single back in the first, and now a double here in the third. And LTU is up by 4. Brief stoppage in play. It appears we're going to have a pinch hitter. Swung on and missed. Correction, no pinch hitter. It is Morgan James that's at the plate, and she swung and missed through that first pitch. James struck out in her first at bat. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Only one out in the inning. Looking for more. Coleman in scoring position. Time was called before the pitch. Chopper to third, and it goes foul. So 2 runs on 2 errors in the infield, and then 2 runs on the Ainsley Coleman double. That's her second double in 2 games. Swung on and missed in the turf. Throw to first is going to be in time, and on that play, Coleman moves up to third. So the strikeout works as a sacrifice, and it will get Coleman over to third base. So now 2 outs, a runner at third. Here's Fife. That one's just off the plate. Lauren Fife, flied out. Back in the second inning. Slice foul off the wall. That one's outside, and it's 2-1. Now another slicer into the gap, and that's going to drop in for a base hit, and another run is in. A wide turn around, and Fife has got herself in a rundown. They throw to second. She's going to be tagged out, but another run is in. The lead is now up to 5. It is 6-1 LTU. We go to the 4th inning right here on the Lawrence Tech Sports Network.
scored, Max scored, Tatum and Bluefield scored, and Carpenter scored.
Top of the fourth inning of play. Grace Reske back to work and now has a 6-1 cushion lead for LTU. That one swung on and missed by Yarnell, the starting pitcher. Count is 1-1. That one's fouled away. Now it's 1-2. Ball low. Count is even at 2-2. That one sliced and into right field. It's going to split the gap. Digging for second. Throwing is offline. So leadoff double by Yarnell to help her cause. And the Titans have a runner in scoring position to start this inning. So a runner at second, nobody out. First pitch is upstairs for ball one against Haley Fair. Sophomore out of Plainfield, Indiana. The Titans had a run back in the third inning. That one's fouled away. And it appears that that ball got stuck in the rafters here. The Legacy Center Sports Complex here in Brighton, Michigan. A beautiful, spontaneous, and spacious complex for all things sports. Line drive into the gap. Over to cut off is Fife. They're going to wave the runner around, and she will score. That is Yarnell scoring all the way from second. It's an RBI single for Haley Fair. And the Titans get right back in it. It's 6-2. Five total hits for the Titans thus far. Titans coming into this contest earlier today took the loss against the University of Concordia Ann Arbor 6-4. So they're looking to get back on a winning track. After a quick team meeting at the mound. LTU's lead has now been cut down to 4 after a 5-run third inning. A lot of hits. A lot of gappers. So runner at first, still nobody out. Here's Jordan Watts. Laid on that swing, and it's 0-1. Now it's fouled away. And now Reske ahead is 0-2. Swung on and missed. And a 3-pitch strikeout of Jordan Watts. And that is the third strikeout for Reske. And first out. Swung on and missed by Larson. 1 out in the inning. Another run in. That one's fouled right off the beam and right back to Reski. That one is inside. Count goes to 1-1. 1-2 rather. And a double play, beautifully turned by the Blue Devils. That will end the inning. So only one run across for the Titans, and it's 6-2 Blue Devils going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Bottom of the 4th inning coming is 6-2 in favor of LTU. Brief little stoppage in play. Both teams as stats keepers talking to each other. Imagine probably what the discussion is here. For LTU, they had a 5-run 3rd inning. Carpenter led off the inning with a walk, and then Bloomfield followed with a single. Tatum reached on an error. And Gloriana Sua grounded out. That resulted in one run. And then another ground ball by Haley Hack resulted in 2 more runs. And then Coleman's double brought in 2 more. And then Lauren Fife singled in another run and was picked off, rounding first. Fly ball, and it's fouled away. It's Chloe Hugg to start things off. Slow pitch, tried to wait on it, and was able to foul it away. Count 1-2. Chloe Hugg had a walk in her first at bat and was thrown out trying to steal. And there's a line drive base hit into the gap. Off a hard single, and now she's going for two, and the throw gets away, and Chloe Hugg with a hustle double. That line drive was into the gap. Taylor Larson was able to cut it off before it hit to the fence, but the throw took a weird hop, and that allowed Hugg to get to second and a lead-off base runner in scoring position. Bunt by Carpenter. Throw to first is in time. Throw back to third, and getting back in there is Chloe Hugg. So Carpenter advances the runner to third for the sacrifice. Five-4 on the putout. 1 out in the inning, and looking to cash in that run is the top of the order, Alyssa Bloomfield. Bloomfield with 2 singles in this game has come around to score both times. Ground ball back to the mound, and Chloe Hugg broke too soon, and she's calling a rundown. Rundown continues. She got around, but they're going to say she was out of the baseline, and she's going to be called out. But meanwhile, during all of that, heads up base running by Bloomfield. She's all the way at third base. So great alert base running by Bloomfield, basically just replacing Chloe Hugg at third. There's 2 outs. And that's a strike on Callie Tatum. So I'll be going down as a fielder's choice. Slow pitch is into the turf, and it's 1-1. These new additions have been quite the improvement. Bloomfield with great heads-up base running. That one's fouled away. 1-2. Haley Heck, Ainsley Coleman providing some offense and some good defensive work. Chop foul. New pitcher for Indiana University of South Bend as Jayla Patton takes over for Abigail Yarnell. That one's outside. Time is called. So Yarnell goes to first base, and that will put Patton on at the bump. Count is 1-2 on Callie Tatum. Slow pitch, just a bit low. The Titans wanted that call, didn't get it that time. Tatum lined out to second, reached on an error, and that allowed a run to that loaded up the bases, and then the scoring began. And she swings and misses for strike 3. First strikeout for Patton, and that will end the inning. So they had 2 runners placed at third base, and none of them come around to score. So LTU remains on top. The score remains 6-2. We're into the top of the 5th inning. LTU is on top, 6-2. A 5-run 3rd inning has been the most offense. Pitch is outside to Kaylee Darnell. Darnell had a single in her last at bat, did come around to score as the first of 2 runs for the Titans. Just missed on that one was Reski, and the count is 2-0. Reski only surrendering the 2 runs. Back-to-back innings worth. Gets back into the count. It's 2-1. Line drive was knocked down. Over there is Carpenter to finish off the play. A redirection by Grace Reski, and it will go 1-4-3 on that putout. So 1 away and top of the order with Maddie Leisure. Leisure has grounded out and struck out. Swinging away early, fouls it back. This has been a great quality start for Reski thus far. Good placement on that corner, and it's now 0-2. Ground ball again, over to Carpenter. Another ground ball out, and there's 2 away. 4-3 on that put out. Reski has not had a clean inning since the 1st inning when she had 3 groundouts. Looking for a clean 1-2-3 5th. Here's Josie Rammer. Fly ball into center field as the lights went out, and it's going to be caught by Tatum. And that will end the inning, a very dramatic end to that inning, rather. The lights went out right at the pitch, and good thing for Callie Tatum that she saw the ball. And 1-2-3 go to the Titans. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. It is 6-2 Blue Devils.
Is it the 5th?
It's the bottom of it.
Bottom of the 5th inning, LTU looking to head on to their lead. Gloriana Sua will lead things off. Looks at a ball outside. Sua's reached base on a walk back in the 1st inning, then grounded, then an RBI ground out back in the 3rd inning of a 5-run 3rd inning. Takes a big swing and fouls that one back. And it's 1-1. Sua had a big game in the last game. 3 hits and three RBIs. Make it 4 total. on the RBI ground out in her last at bat. Slow pitch, and it got her fooled that time. A great pitch there by Jayla Patton. Patton last year with an ERA of over 10. One win, no losses. 5 appearances and 1 start. 6 innings of work. As that pitch misses. And it's 2-2. 6 innings of work, 13 hits, 10 earned runs, 7 walks. That one is fouled away. Count remains. Surrendered 3 doubles and a home run, a batting average against of 3.406. Two from Patton. And this one's fouled away again. Into the rafters, but it's in foul territory. Patton replaced Yarnell. Yarnell now over at first base. Slow pitch again, and that one's low and away. So a full count. And that one's high for ball 4. Second walk for Sua, and she is aboard to lead off this 5th inning. Timeout called. We'll get a pinch runner. Pinch runner for Gloriana Sua, and it appears to be number 5, Taylor Husky. Pitch ran for Gloriana Sua a couple of games ago. And now a base hit up the middle. First pitch swinging is Haley Hack. So Hack goes up there, hacking, and she gets a base hit. Haley Hack, who has been moved up to the number 4 spot after having a big game in the last game. 2 hits, one of those being a home run. Got on base due to an error in the 5-run 3rd inning. Keeps the line moving for Ainsley Coleman. A big day today. That one's up high. The highlight of the 5-run 3rd inning, a 2-run double by Coleman. Has done it with the bat, also has done it behind the plate. Fouled away, 1-1. Coleman had a ground rule double in the last game, adding on to her hit total. That one's up high. Count goes to 2-1. Coleman did not start in the first game of these 3 games today. Got the chance last game and made the best of it. And now a delayed steal chance as the ball was high. And now another run down. And now we got 2 runners at second base. And now the run play goes back to first. And now a throw to third, and that ball gets away. And since it got past the screen, Husky will be allotted to the plate. And surprisingly enough, Hack was able to maintain not getting out. And this is going to raise a discussion by head coach Kelly Martin. For the time being, it is 7-2 LTU. The count is 3 balls and 1 strike. But Husky got way far off the base. They threw to third, went back to second and back to third one more time. Then there were 2 runners at second base. And then they ran back near first. That was Haley Hack, and Hack somehow avoided the tag while staying within the baseline. And then they threw the third when they realized that Husky was trying to advance. So after discussion by head coach Kelly Martin, now the umpires are going to get together. The run should count because they never try to make a tag on Husky, and it does remain. So great base running work by Hack, and she is now at third base. And now another opportunity for Ainsley Coleman to cash in another run. Swung on and missed, and she strikes out. So it was a full count pitch. And that's the first out of the inning. Slow pitch. Floats in there for a strike on Morgan James. James has struck out twice in this one. She has started all 3 games. Check that. Started the first game, did not play in the second game, as that one's fouled away. And is the designated hitter for the pitcher in this one. And now it's falling behind 0-2. So 1 run in the first, 5 runs in the third, and 1 more here in the 5th. One and 2 now. And that's a called strike 3 on the inside corner, and there are 2 gone. Third time that James has struck out, this time looking. So a runner at third with 2 outs. That'll bring up Lauren Fife. Fife has flown out. An RBI single to finish off the 5-run third inning, but was caught too far off the base and was picked off. Count is 1 ball and no strikes. Little slicer, that thing's diving, and it's going to be in for a base hit, and it gets by, and that's going to allow Fife to get to second base. The ball got by Taylor Larson, and another run is in. It is 8-2. Lauren Fife with 2 RBIs in. That will be a single and an error on Larson. Had she kept it in front, it would have held Fife to a single. Now Chloe Hugg. One-0 pitch. Slow pitch. Popped up. And it will be an out down the infield. And that will end the inning. So 2 more runs are in for LTU. They lead it by 6, and it's 8-2. We go to the 6th inning. First game ended because of the time. So, second game, yeah, we're the visiting team. Top of the 6th inning. LTU is up 8-2. A variety of run-producing innings. Grace Reske back to work. First pitch is low to Danielle Gebhardt. Gebhardt has grounded out and was on the receiving end of a 9-1 put-out, courtesy of Alyssa Bloomfield. Counts 1-1. Gebhardt last year batting average of .276 and 58 at bats, 16 hits, 8 RBIs. 1-1. Painted on the outside corner for strike 2, and it's 1-2. 1-2 from Reske. Popped up foul. Another 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Reske through 5 innings of work, only surrendering 2 runs. 3 total strikeouts. Couple of walks. Had to work out of a few jams. But here's none for the worse. 2-2. Ground ball to third. It gets right through the legs of Chloe Hugg. And another leadoff base runner. That's going to be an E5 on Chloe Hugg. So instead of a first out to begin the inning, it's a leadoff base runner for the Titans. That's going to bring up Jayla Patton, who takes over as the pitcher. Swinging away, slices it. They hit the beams and they call it a foul ball. No balls and a strike. Pitch is outside. Now it's 1-1. This LTU defense has turned 2 double plays in this game. Reske looking for another. That one is low. 2-1. First double play was 3-6. And then the second double play was 4-6-3. 2-1. Now 3-1. Three-one pitch. Chopped, foul, and now it's a full count. Payoff. Ground ball to Mills, snared. Throw to second is there. Got a bit of trouble getting it out of the glove, and they don't get the double play. Good snare there by Reske. Got the odd second, but Haley Hack had a bit of trouble on the transfer, so they only settled for one. And there's one out in the inning. Patton is aboard in the fielder's choice. They go 1-6 on the put out at second. One away for Yarnell, who started as the pitcher for the Titans. Now moved over to first base and Patton and them just switch spots. 1-0. For the Titans, they had 1 run in the 3rd inning and 1 more in the 4th inning. Sliced foul. And the count evens at 1-1. This has been a great offensive response for LTU after dropping the first game 7-0, which ended via the time limit. 4-0 win in this one, and now they're ahead by 6, 8-2. That pitch really just missed. Bresky is almost in disbelief. The count. That one's up high. Full count. The inning started with Gebhardt reaching base on the air by Hug. And then a fielder's choice. Now here's a payoff. Ground ball up the middle. Should be 2. Hack takes it herself, and that's the 3rd double play of the afternoon for the Blue Devils. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. LTU having some fun. They lead it 8-2.
I saw that.
What's that? I guess boots are not really the most pleasant to stand on.
These are usually comfy.
Well, when you add
Not
all
for
your
8
weight,
hours, though.
Yeah, once you add all your weight to.
Bottom of the 6th inning coming up for LTU. They lead it 8-2, and they're looking for more. Trying to finish this afternoon with 2 wins and a loss to begin their season. The beginning of the season in the first game was not the most pleasant, being shut out. Slow pitch comes in low and inside to Chloe Carpenter. Carpenter is walked and grounded out. Ground to a fielder's choice, rather. That one's upstairs. And count goes to 2-0. Carpenter getting the start at second base in this game. The 3rd different second baseman used by Karen Baer. There's a base hit to right, but that ball was hit so hard, and Carpenter is able to reach base. Haley Fair trying for an outfield assist, a 9-1 putout, and made it even close by a solid line drive single by Chloe Carpenter and a leadoff base runner again. Top of the order now for Alyssa Bloomfield. First pitch is a strike. Bloomfield has been on base 3 times. Twice has come around to score. Another one, a snare, and they'll only get this out at second. A great snare by Patton, and they're able to get the lead runner. And that's for the first out. So Bloomfield is aboard for the 4th time in this game. Reaches on the fielder's choice. Snap back. Throw back to first to check in on Bloomfield, who does have a stolen base. Callie Tatum up. And there's a base hit into the gap. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Bloomfield to third, and they're going to wave her around. No throw is going to be made, and it's going to be an RBI double for Callie Tatum, and it's 9-2. Just a solid line drive into the gap by Tatum, and LTU is ensuring that they get this victory. The slow pitch is in there for a strike on Gloriana Sua. There's another base hit into right. They try to go to first, and that throw gets by, and that's going to allow Tatum to score. This will be an RBI single for Gloriana Sua, and it's 10-2, and it appears that that will be the mercy rule. So 8 runs after what is to be 5 innings total of play, and LTU will win this one by a final of 10-2. And out of 3 games today, after dropping the first game 7-0, they bounce back. A shutout performance by Clover Brand the second game. A good quality start by Grace Reske in this final game, and the offense was clicking on all cylinders. A 5-run third inning, 2 runs here in the 5th, and 2 runs here in the 6th, resulting in a 10-2 victory. So thank you for joining us on the LTU Sports Network right here at the Legacy Center Sports Complex right here in Brighton, Michigan. John Stowe signing off for now. We will see you next time for all things LTU athletics.